Oh, he's in.
Who's in?
Irish, so I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's been ages. Sid Kid Vicious as well, we're waiting on. Send them all another invite. Jake S as well, I think we're waiting on. Is Jake S in? Yeah, Jake is in. Yeah, I've raced him before. We've got to wait first, still got 5 minutes to get people in. Kev Citron, did he say he was racing? Yeah, Kev Citron. Ozan. Is he? Alright, Kev Citron. Is Crooksy in? Sid Kid Vicious and Woods.
So Woods is not in yet then, no?
No, he's not.
No Forza Ferrari this week?
No, he's left the league for some reason.
What? He left the league?
Right, Cryptic Aliber said...
Oh, I've just seen it. Yeah, we've just got to wait. We've got 5 minutes yet.
Yeah, we'll get him in because he's first to say it, so...
I've had about 10 message me today, asked.
Well, who was the first one?
Can we get Wooly or Wally to sort himself out, please?
Yeah, send him a message. I've told him he's racing, but he's just sat on spectate.
I'll send it now.
I'm gonna send one too. Come on, fucking slow console, dude.
No, what he's don't know what he's doing.
Being a fucking idiot, mate.
Yeah, obviously we'll try and keep the language down, but especially Justin, if he's racing, we understand occasional swear word might slip out. Right, so that we've got 3 minutes. These people will get kicked out of the league if they don't turn up after putting a thumbs up. So we've got Kev Citron, Sid Kid Vicious has not showed up, and Woods. And as soon as it clicks off pass, we're going to send invites out for other people to join. Right, we're going to send invites. Right, Cryptic Alibi. Send him an invite.
Waiting for a no-show. Willie's just put waiting for a no-show, mate.
What?
Yeah.
I'll just say you're in.
Waiting for a no-show. You're meant to be racing, Wally. Look, everyone should be looking at announcements. You're on the grid. You're reserving for AlphaTauri. There we go. Wally's in AlphaTauri. Cryptic Alibi. Cancel it. Nunda's meant to be Mercedes. You can go to Ferrari. Not sure where Nunda is, but 17 is the limit.
Let's get Nunda. Let's get Nunda in, don't we?
Well, if he's not here by fast. It's Nunda, Kev Citron, and who's meant to be in Red Bull?
Fuck's sake. Why don't they just fucking look at the bloody...
Someone selected the wrong car, I think, as well.
Nunda's, I'm coming in.
Yeah, Nunda's coming.
Who selected the wrong car?
Oh, don't worry, no, it's no one. Woods is meant to be in Red Bull. So yeah, we'll have, when Nunda comes, he'll be in Mercedes. So Woods has let Red Bull down and Kev Citroen's at Alfa Romeo today down. As soon as Nunda comes in Mercedes, we'll go.
What's 11:19 then?
Nunda's in to make 18. There we go. I'll quickly have a look, see if we can get another 2. But if we can't, it's not a problem.
If we can, we'll just delay it for 5 minutes till.
Where's Harrison? Is Harrison in? Harrison is in at AlphaTauri. Yeah,
Harrison is in. Harrison 719.
Right, yeah. Bryce Stanton is in at Williams. Yeah.
I don't know why Woods hasn't joined, because he's messaged about 10 minutes ago, didn't he?
Yeah, he's obviously just gonna lose his seat. We'll wait 1 or 2 more minutes before we go, just to try and get a couple more reserves in. Yeah, Sid Kidfish hasn't turned up. Kev Citroen's not turned up, and neither's Woods. Right, let's go. Stuff it, we'll go. Everyone ready up?
Baby.
Yeah, so we've got RD Wee joining us today, who's Williams driver for the championship. And we've got Jay Bradfield again, who's racing for Williams today in the Premier League. Also drives for Renault in the championship. Finished second yesterday, getting his first points. He wet the bed after that last night, I hear.
I did indeed.
It's not good though, having 3 drivers, you say they're going to race and then not turn up, be penalised for that.
Absolutely, especially when you've got so many people who want to race.
Exactly, because they've let other people down now as well, but we've got over 20 people in the reserves, so all these drivers have to do in the week, we put in the effort to make the league, and that all they have to do is click one button, a thumb up or a thumb down the week, and they can't get that right.
Well, we'll get underway shortly, and we'll have some good action on the track. Silverstone. Good little race. See what strategy people come up with here. You know the tyres are something that can melt away if the temperatures are hot, so let's see how we go.
Of course, last night we had a full wet quali, whereas Inter's the whole way throughout quali, and then obviously it was dry for the race. Everyone had a free tyre choice, and Nunda took pole yesterday. It was a fantastic effort, but he struggled as the track dried up.
Okay, so good in the wet, not so consistent in the dry.
It's quality in the wet.
See what he's going to be like today in these sort of track conditions and in the more Premier League of drivers. So we'll see how we get on.
It's been strange so far. The championship do have it on reduced, but at the same time there's been so many less more incidents in the championship, which is strange.
I actually really was speaking to Charlie in Japan, one of the new drivers we have in the championship, and me and him love racing in that championship because it is just so clean. All the drivers are just they know when to make that move, when to sort of make that risky move, which is still calculated. You feel like everything's more calculated in that league as opposed to just lunging in. But I haven't watched too much of the Premier League, so I look forward to tonight, lads. Thanks for inviting me in. Do appreciate it.
No problem. Let's just have a look through the grid. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We only have 12 full-time Premier League drivers in. So we're definitely going to have to make changes because the championship's better at the moment. Not for pace, but the drivers are more committed. And we only have 12 turn up. I think it was 14 last week. So some of these reserves are going to get full-time seats in this league. Definitely.
But well done to the admins for obviously finding these reserve drivers and always having drivers on standby. It makes sure that we've always got at least, you know.
No, we've got plenty of
Now
reserves.
we've got 18. Happy days, you know. We've just seen a car come out now in the first Q1 session.
Harrison's coming out. It's his debut today. Jake S as well. He's on his debut, but he has got a full-time seat in that McLaren. He replaced Forza Ferrari, unfortunately, after 2 4th-place finishes has left us.
And we see Denzo's out.
Wally's reserving again after he reserved last night for the Renault team. Blaze, one of our new drivers, he's had a couple of races with us now in Red Bull. Cryptic Galabylan, the racing point of the championship, did well yesterday. He's one of the contenders to get promoted to this league. He is Cowie's teammate in the Ferrari today. And Nude Potato.
Let's not forget where Cowie's sitting in the championship
too.
At the moment either.
Nude Potato on his debut for us, reserving in the Renault, hopefully to get them some points. And then Bryce Stanton reserving in the Williams as well, the former championship driver who dropped out because he can't make Fridays anymore, but he wants to prove himself tonight that he's worthy of a full-time seat in this league. And it's definitely going to be places.
There's a lot of rapid drivers on here as well.
Definitely places up for grabs. So I think once I set it onto full map instead of mini map, there we go. We can see that Denzo. We've seen this last week. He's always first out of the pits. We're going to follow him for his first lap. We're looking into the comments. We got Theo, who reserved last night. He's saying he can race if the drivers that are meant to be racing don't turn up in quali. Then we'll get an invite to you, Theo, and you can join in the race from the back. And then we got Double B Plays, who's saying, oh, it's Crazy Bill. Of course, he's now a permanent championship driver. He says there's nothing better than a Mackey's and a weekend night racing. Brilliant.
That's what I like to hear.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Happy days.
Let's get this league bigger, I say as well.
Yeah.
League.
A fair league for all of those that want to race. You know, we've got 2 formats, so if you don't feel confident enough to race in the more Premier League format, you've got the Championship. We welcome all people.
Oh, who was that? Who was that? The Mercedes there. I think it was Nunda getting in the way there of Denzo on his flying nap.
Oh no, so he'd be compromising ever so slightly. And thank you for all the joiners. We're now up to a few more joiners tonight on the stream, so thank you to all those that are joining us.
What can Denzo do then? He's coming through Stowe, the sharp right hander. We saw an incident there yesterday.
He had a 101 in sector 2 at the end there, so it does look like it's compromised. You'd expect to see just under 1 there, so it looks like it might have cost him at least half a second. That
he should be alright. It's only Q1, I doubt be too much of an incident.
No,
1:24.7 is good enough time for Denzo, you'd think, to see him through. Next across the line is going to be the McLaren of Ozan. He's going to be slower. Yeah, he's nearly 2 seconds slower than Denzo. Next is going to be the Mercedes and Nunda to start his lap. Then we're going to have the Red Bull of Blaze. He's on the mediums. He's going on the mediums. Not sure why, but it's enough to get him up to second. And the Williams of Bryce Stanton goes up to third. We've got Ferrari coming in the pits. Then we've got the racing point of TTG Sean, who's back with us after an injury he's had. Next to cross the line is going to be Wally, and he's invalidated his lap, which is unfortunate for him. And then Jake's coming through to start his lap. And then we have a Haas about to start their lap. No, it's about to finish their lap. It's Jay's Story.
At the moment.
Here we go, then the last couple of corners for Jay's Story. And then we'll follow Nunda's lap. And Jake's retired. Jake S has retired.
I don't know what's happened there. Let me see if I can quickly get a quick shot.
Jay's Story's up to 5th. He's going to go past the car with Jake. I'm not sure where it is, couldn't see it, but he has lost it. He's lost his wheel and he'll be out qualifying Jake S on his debut. He's on the medium tyres, not as much grip. Such a shame for him then. So that's one of the 3 cars we're going to see going out.
Nunda doesn't have any purple sectors. Just seeing where Siege is at the moment, because obviously the championship is between Siege and Cowie at the moment. Looks like Cowie's on an outlap.
Here's Nunda then, he's about to cross the line, goes through the final corner. And he's up to 6th for Nunda. Might have to go a bit faster than that, he's ahead of Jay's Story. And then all the cars, I think, are coming back in the pits now. The ones that have set their laps.
Oh, and our new driver, Wally, there has just got an invalidated lap just coming into the final sector of Sector 3. So he'll go back around the game.
Darren saying in the comments, is Parc Ferme on? Yeah, I think it's always on.
Should definitely be on.
Never touched that on the assists or anything, so it should always be on.
Oh, I just need to play gets in the way of Wally there.
Has anyone looked at did you look at the weather forecast, Justin?
No, I'm out at the minute. I'm on a hot lap.
We'll follow Justin on his hot lap then. He goes
Justin's got balls of steel today, ladies and gentlemen. He's
onto the
staying in the
Wellington
party
straight.
and letting us ride on board and completing his flying lap after his out lap. So well done to him.
Really fast into the left-hander there. He's done well. Taking a nice wide line coming out onto the old straight as well. And he keeps two wheels on the tracks.
Into the old hangar straight.
Oh, he's carried a lot of pace going into Cops there. Fantastic not to invalidate it. Obviously he's in the stream with us, so no pressure at all. He goes through Maggots and Beckett's.
Absolutely fantastic.
He could have gone a bit wider there, and he knows it. You can tell from his reaction. We see Sebastian Vettel at Britain the last couple of races actually touching the grass there. He goes so wide to gain more time. Jay Bradford, it should be enough for him anyway as he goes into Stowe. Deep braking zone. In sector 3, the left-hander, the right-hander, you can see he's gone a bit wide, should be enough, into the final right-hander, and crosses the line, and he's up to 4th, and that should be enough to see him comfortably through into Q2.
Couple of mistakes there.
New Potato's about to start his first lap as well. Siege on an out lap, Cowie's on a lap as well, he's about to cross the line. Where can Cowie go? He's second, so he's Idenzo, that time is doesn't look like Nunda affected him in the end, because Idenzo is quicker than Cowie, two of the championship rivals. Championship meaning as in the title. Here we go, then we're going to follow Siege on his lap. We're going to go on board with him as well. Let's see what he does. Cowie, the rival, getting out of the way. Everything's so neat and tidy.
Leading this championship. And he just comes around left field now. Into Woodcock. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen any purple sectors yet, lads. I don't know if you have.
I don't believe in that, because sometimes it pops up saying purple sectors for people that end up qualifying last. Oh, he nearly invalidated there. He's taking all the curve he can. He's taking risks here, Siege.
Oh, Wally nearly gets in his way there.
Well, he did well to get out of the way in the end. Difficult place to be lapped. I think Siege is slightly slower than Idenzo at the moment. He said Britain isn't one of his favourite tracks, but he'll still be a contender, definitely Siege. The championship leader. Again, it doesn't look like the quickest of laps, but where these drivers are so quick, it's just accelerating and keeping the car under control with no traction. It's third for Siege. He is half a second off Idenzo. Nude Potato went up to 4th.
1:24.7, that's the time to beat, it looks like. And no one seems to be able to. Cowie's about 300 out, so yeah.
Jake Smith saying he lost it in turn 1. Yeah, we didn't see it, but we saw the car had gone off there. Such a shame for Jake on his debut. As we go on board of his McLaren teammate, and Ozan has invalidated his lap. And Ozan does need to improve. Serious Mushrooms down 11th at the moment. You expect him to get a bit quicker than that. Crooksey in the Renault is in 9th. Good lap from him. Bryce Stanton, didn't see that lap as well. He's up in 6th. He's proven he's got the pace for this league, definitely. AlphaTauri last night. AlphaTauri were the only team in the championship not to get a car into Q3, and they didn't get any points either. They sit bottom at the championship standings, and at the moment they're 14th and 15th, so it's not going great for them. But Harrison's just started a lap on his debut for us on the medium tyres. Cryptic Alibi has also just started a lap in the Ferrari. And in Jockey Hockey,
he's thinking this, with the medium tyres. I mean, what
he might think he's got enough pace. I'm not sure. He might think he's not going to use them. I personally wouldn't, but It's up to him. Jockey Hockey here, of course, who's out on track. He has got a quali ban today. We mustn't forget about that, because he didn't provide footage when he was involved in an incident last week, which took Jay Bradfield's wheel off. But because he didn't record, that is then a qualifying ban, full qualifying. Jockey Hockey's out on the track, but he is allowed to go out and set. Just a little outlap to get your setup on, get used to your setup, but then he'll come into the pit straight away and retire the car, and he'll start last. Jake's going to start 17th, so there's only one other car going out here. And of course, let's not forget for Q2, Jay Bradfield has got a Q2 ban for the collision with Scorper last week when he took his teammate out, so Jay Bradfield will start down in 15th.
Shame really, but that's the way it is. They're the rules.
And I guess he'll have to think about his strategy, what tyre choice. Very much like Jake's going to have to think about.
Harrison's up to 10th.
Okay, I can confirm that Jockey Hockey has not completed the lap, so he's obviously staying within the rules.
Cryptic Alibi went up to 11th. That's a good time from him. He's the championship driver. He's one of the contenders to go up to this league. He'll be looking forward to today's race to prove what he can do. And Blaze set lap times on the mediums. He's in 5th and he set lap time mediums. Wow. He's a contender.
That shows a lot of pace there in itself, most certainly. Mr. Bradfield also on the mediums at a 125.8, so you know, only 200 out of that time of Blaze. So well done to him too.
There you go. Oh no, that's why it's unfitted. There we go. Jay Bradfield's time was on the softs. He's just fitted the mediums at the moment.
Oh, apologies.
There we go. Fitted and best lap. It's on best lap now. Let's have a look further down, and we know Jockey Hockey's going to start 18th, and Jake is going to be out. It's between Wally at the moment. Wally is about to start a lap. He's at the moment in the drop zone. Jay Story's in the danger zone in 15th in the Haas, and then Nunda in 14th as well. Looking pretty in danger at the moment. Serious Mushroom down in 13th. You'd expect him to come out and improve that time. He sits third in a standings at the moment. As I say that, he is on his way out.
Oh, and you just see a Ferrari take up post sign within the pit.
Oh, Denzo's going out again.
It
So's
looks like
Cowie.
I think Ozan's out on the lap at the moment, as it would appear.
You take us through it.
See what he does.
Shifts up to 8th gear here. Opens that DRS flap. He's looking good so far for the pace. Yeah, he's no handles this corner. Nice and neat round this left field right hander. You can run wide here, you can touch the curve on the inside and run wide, depends how you want to take it. Seems to have kept that in the middle. Coming up to Cops now. Some go flat out, some let off the power. Let's how he does it. Flat out through there, so he's obviously got a very nice balance set up.
Could have gone a bit wider there. Lost a little bit of time.
A little bit of time. But possibly going to be enough to get him out of this P12 position, mainly into the top 10. At the moment, he's still going through into Q2.
Can I just say, Wally's improved. Wally's up to 15th. He's got ahead of Jay Story, so that pushes Jay Story down into 16th.
And just negotiating the final few corners of the track. Oh, he breaks a bit late there. He was a bit ambitious, and again there he gets out of shape. That would have cost him some serious time there. But let's see if he improves on his time. And,
he's up to 10th.
Yeah, I said he'd move into the top 10, and that's what he's done. Exactly 10. So well done to Ozan.
So then Jay Story's in the pits, and he is now coming out. He needs to improve that time to get through. It's only half a tenth the gap to Wally. Not sure if Wally's on another up as well, but he's going quite fast. And he's flat out into Cops. Oh, he's going to go wide. Yeah, he's invalidated. See that happening as soon as you turn that split second too late. You just know you're going to go four wheels off. If you try and recover it too much, you can spin. Nunda's on an outlap as well.
The new game is so much more strict about it.
Oh, great lap here by Irish New Potato, second place.
Absolutely.
Idenzo set an even better lap. He's done a 124.5. He's 5 tenths quicker than New Potato in second. But New Potato and Cowie, look how close they are. Cowie's on another lap. Siege staying in the garage. Looks like it's going to be a battle between those 5 tonight, definitely at the top at the moment.
That should give us an interesting race.
We're on board with Serious Mushroom then, who's always a serious contender at the top. Comes into Stowe, then passes Ozan. It's a perfect line through there. Really good from Serious Mushroom. I'm sure he's going to improve on his time here. I'd imagine he'd go up to 5th ahead of Blaze on the mediums. I'm not sure exactly. Oh, it's only 9th. But it's enough to get him through. Nunda then. He's a 10th down. He's going through Maggotts and Beckett's. He's done that quite well.
Oh, Cowie's gone in.
And
the
it looks
pits.
like we might have, I don't know, is that just Jay's story here? Yeah, he is, right. So he's on an out lap. He's just getting past the start finish line now. Yeah, he's literally made that with 50 seconds to go. So he's
Obviously the game is messed up at the moment because sometimes it lets you set a lap even after a minute after the checkered flag is out.
The wonderful world of Codemaster, but you know, we wouldn't all know each other if it weren't for them. So thank you, Codemaster, in that sense. But if you could get your stuff together, that'd be even better.
And Nunda improves. Nunda improves by exactly half a second, but he remains 14th at the time is what matters. It does look like Wally's only just going out the pits. I'm not sure he's going to make it round. So it's all on this lap from Jay's Story. All on this lap from Jay's Story.
He's just coming up to Coxwell. He'll be there in about, you know, a second or two. Less than that, half a second.
Can he get
negotiates this?
Oh, no.
Is that going to be invalidated? Yes, it is. It's invalidated. Oh my goodness, his heart must be absolutely devastated.
Unlucky
Move on. Move on.
But he might be able to get another lap set. We don't know. Oh, he's gone wide now.
Nah, it's out. I think that's it. Especially the tyres. I reckon the tyres.
You never know with this game. Might let him get through to set another lap.
You never know until you know. So let's see how it goes.
Is he going to go for it or will he come in the pits? He is going to go for it.
He's going to give it a go. He's going to try to trick the game and see what happens.
He's saved up all his ERS. Will it let him? No, it won't. No, it won't. Jay Story then is out. Disappointment for him. So he will start 16th. Jay Kess will start 17th. Jockey Hockey 18th. There we go. Cars for Tyra now in the pit lane just to try and stop this 2 minutes. Well, sometimes it's up to 3 or 4 minutes that we have to wait, and just because of the servers, you see the countdown at the top. Doesn't mean anything. There we go.
Not a bad Q1 session so far that we've all got to witness there.
If all the cars could retire, that'd be great, so we can move on quickly.
Absolutely. So Harrison and co. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
And Blaze has improved his time. Blaze has gone up to 4th. He's gone ahead of Siege on mediums. Wow.
Brilliant. Wow, he's the one to look out for.
So far, Wally's out. Jay's Story. Jake, obviously, with that incident.
Wally's through. Wally's through. He's just through in 15th.
Well done, mate.
So whilst we've got a couple of minutes then, we're going to go through the standings. So obviously we said Siege, he is in the lead with 68 points, but he could be under threat tonight. Cowie's got 58, Serious Mushroom on 43, Idenzo on 28. So they're the top 4. Idenzo looks quickest at the moment, but he is 40 points off the championship lead. We then got Jockey Hockey in 5th, 20, and then it's a bit of a way back to anyone else.
That's a cracking top 7, isn't it? If you look at that, you get them in. That's brilliant.
We've got so many competitors, just don't know who's going to win.
Right.
Obviously today we've got Blaze, who's new to us, who's in his second race with us. He's got that permanent Red Bull seat. He's another contender. Nude Potato as well, the reserve. Again, hopefully, if he's available on Saturday evenings, then that'd be great to get him as a full-time driver as well.
Yeah.
And the great thing with this league, this track, I was going to say, is there's a lot of space to overtake, space to kind of not trip over each other, apart from, the flat right-handers, Avi and Cox. So hopefully when the race starts, those top 7, as you just suggested there, will have a good battle to the first corner and so on. So it makes it interesting, and obviously for us commentating and watching the race, it kind of gives us a bit of excitement. So happy days. let's see what strategy people are going to go on in Q2. I predict more medium tyre strategy happening here and track evolution taking place, but we'll see. I'm sure the slower contenders may think let's go on the soft and try get in there and see what happens.
Quickly going to dip into the constructor stands as well. Haas are in the lead with 72, Ferrari with 64, and Alfa Romeo with 51. There's a gap down to McLaren with 26. There's that top three, Haas, Ferrari and Alfa Romeo, all three cars that run Ferrari engines.
Imagine in real life that was the case, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, that would make it a very interesting conversation in today's media, wouldn't it? Haas at the top of the Constructors' Championship. That would be absolutely amazing. I'm sure Gunther would be over the moon.
So there we go then. You see those standings. You can see who's out.
The gap there, just under half a second. So yeah, quite a lot of time to make up to Idenzo, who so far every time a question has been asked of his pace, he has put in a lap that's at least between a half a second to just under half a second quicker than anybody else. So
he does struggle, though, Idenzo, picking up points in the races. It's the only problem he has.
He may run out of patience and get frustrated too soon. Let's see how his style carries through into the driving of the actual race.
As Darren is saying, Nunda's saying that was close in the comments. Blaze saying purple sector 2 on mediums, fantastic. And Darren saying his hope they're all on dry setups because it's a wet race.
Oh really?
Darren saying it's a wet race.
Jesus Christ.
Justin, you have to retire the car now.
The boys will stand up.
You have your Q2 ban.
I'll just double check, get my tyres on.
Theo saying, I'm lucky, Jake. Like I said to Theo, if nobody joins, that was meant to.
Can I just do a little outlap?
You can.
Am I right to do that?
You can, I'm not sure why. People do that in Q1 just so they can get their setup. But you can, I don't know what for.
No, that's alright, no. Just double check, I've got the mediums on, that's alright. Fortunately, I will retire.
So as we can see, a few cars probably haven't looked at weather forecasts. We've got 4 on mediums.
God, that's horrible to retire.
Don't take your teammates out then. That's the answer to that one. Who's first out? Let me guess, Idenzo. Yes, it is. He's miles out in front. He wants the TV time for that pink Mercedes. Luke, who is Cryptic Alibi, is saying, damn, I'm on the dry setup. That's not going to help you then in a wet race. Nunda saying, did I hear wet race? Well, according to Darren, it is going to be a wet race. Theo saying, I'll watch because it's fun too. Oh, it's good that you enjoy watching. We'll stick with the 18 then for tonight. I'd say
definitely watch out for Nunda in a wet race, 100%.
Definitely, yeah.
Points in the wet.
As long as we have 17 drivers, it makes Q3 interesting. And if we have 16 or less, so, and that's when it's not good. We obviously will chase it up with the 3 drivers that said they could race and not turned up. That's unacceptable.
So let's ride on board with Idenzo here as he's just about to start his flying lap, and you know, if any driver kind of wants to learn a bit about this track, I guess this is the man to watch. Certainly knows how to negotiate that. He just comes here flat out through Abbey. It's a flat out right-hander there. He negotiates that curve absolutely beautifully. Into turn 3 and 4 here. Seems to be shifting down on the gears, so that suggests he's got the manual settings and no ABS as he locks up the front left wheel there. So obviously a real skilled driver here, ladies and gentlemen.
Jake in the comments saying wet race going to be fun to watch. Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch for us. I bet it's not going to be so fun for you to race in.
Purple sector so far, but that doesn't mean anything yet. He's on the softs too, so he obviously realises the wet race, not bothering with the mediums. There's no point. That would only be you know, needed if the race was a dry race. Because in Q2, whatever tyres you set your fastest lap on, ladies and gentlemen, you will start your race on. So unless you're in the outside the top 10.
It's going to be a wet race. They can destroy these. Well, not destroy them, but they can go full out on the softs, don't they?
Yeah, is it a flat out wet race, or is there going to be some sun further down the line?
I didn't look.
So that would be key to the strategy, I guess, in some ways too. But they could save those mediums and just chuck those on them. So A lot of options from a wet to a dry race if that's what happens. If it's a flat wet race, you can just go the full stint on the intermediate. I don't recommend that, but people do try to do that. And there we go, 124.54. So
Crooksey's lost it. Crooksey has lost it.
Unlucky for Crooksey. So unfortunately, we've lost 2 drivers now. Obviously,
He's lost it through Maggots and Beckett. Look, you can see his car right there. Oh dear.
Oh, yes, you can. And the yellow Renault is that? Yep, yellow Renault. So
here's Crooksey's lost it, so he's going to be starting in 14th. You can see it on the right hand side there.
He's lost it as well. He's hit the wall, damaged his wing.
He has. The other Renault, both Renaults have crashed. Luckily for Irish, he's kept it together.
Still in there.
Let's go into the old pit lane, that is. Is it? It is, yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Well done. So yeah, looks like the pressure is now on Irish to try and get Renault into Q3, and so far not looking good. He would have wasted a set of tyres there with that damaged wing and spin.
So Pit might be asking why have Serious Mushroom and Nunda gone out mediums, and Sean as well. If they went out on the softs in Q1, they might want to get through a mediums here still, so they've got 2 fresh softs to have a go at pole position.
Yeah.
So those people who use mediums in Q1, now we know why, because they wanted to get through, use the mediums when it's easier to, and then save 3 fresh pairs of soft tyres for the Q2 and Q3. So genius moves there from Blaze and Harrison as well.
Blaze now just getting himself into the 124.9, so yeah, well done.
Ahead of Cowie and ahead of Siege, but Idenzo that time's going to take some beating for pole position. But of course, a wet race, all can change. Bit of a gap there down to Harrison after Siege. We're going to go on board with the McLaren. Ozan, he's back across the line. He goes up to 6th. Next is going to be the racing point of Sean, and he goes up to 7th on the medium tyres. Serious Mushroom is on a slow lap, so we are going to follow Blaze. No, we're not going to follow Blaze. We're going to follow Bryce Stanton as he goes through Stowe. And he comes in the pits, of course.
Let's check out Ozan.
While he's invalidated. Nunda's on a slow lap. I think Ozan's on a slow lap too.
Yeah.
And Sean's on a slow lap as well. So we've got no one on a fast lap at the moment. They'll come in the pits and they'll wait until the end to have another go. At the moment, we've got Jay Bradfield and Crooksey both out. Jay Bradfield because he had a quali ban. Crooksey, who crashed in Maggots and Beckett's.
Would have got pole, I reckon.
Oh, don't be stupid. I've got pole position.
Oh, Denzo's lucky, mate, I tell you.
You can tell our 2 co-commentators / one racer in here are obviously good friends and taking the mickey out of each other. I do not have that relationship with them yet, ladies and gentlemen, so I dare not say anything like that.
I'm sure we will, mate, in the future.
You say anything to him, it'll be true.
I hope so. But yeah, Ozan over here just nearly got caught there speeding in the pit lane. I hope he doesn't get a penalty for that. That was
just
very,
warnings,
very
I think.
close.
Just warnings, I think, in qualifying. Obviously, good practice for the race to do so. Gary mentioned yesterday a long pit lane here.
We do need to remember that the pit lane is 37 miles an hour.
Yes, you do, because you got done for speeding yesterday. Didn't affect your seconds at the end, but
no. But I was 38 miles an hour and got a 5-second penalty for it.
We've got Harrison on a lap. He's on an out lap. He's up in 5th at the moment, but he wants to improve that time. And then we've got the 3 drivers company going out, all invalidated their laps or crashed. Bryce Stanton, New Potato, and Cryptic Alibi.
Absolutely.
So Wally and Nunda in danger.
Is someone who really, really feels he needs to put in a good lap here, and he's actually just about to start that lap.
And we're going to watch the whole lap for the Renault.
And let's see what he can do. We know he's a quick driver, but let's see how he goes. We'll
take us through it.
You through this one.
You can.
No, Jake, take us through this one.
Flat
out for Abby there.
Go on then. Go on then.
Coming into 3 and 4 here, turn 3 and 4 loads them. I don't know the name of these corners, not every single one of them, unfortunately.
No, I don't.
So far, very, very smooth on the power. He's obviously riding a manual gearbox too, it would appear. Just based on a short shift in there and gearing down. Looking good on time. Doesn't set a purple sector though, so not quite the place of Idenzo in sector 1 so far. But that doesn't mean he won't get it. He's on the medium tyres. He's choosing to go for that strategy. I'm not too sure why, because we said it's a wet race, but we'll see what happens. And here's the exciting bit of the track, you know, flat out through corks here. Oh, yep, that was beautiful. I thought he was going to run wide there, but he's negotiated.
Did really well there.
And Maggots and Beckett, you know, really got to have, you know, when you first start playing this Formula 1 game, you kind of look at that and get very intimidated. And break purple sector 2 though on the medium tyres there, so he's found some real good track evolution there.
Purple on P10, I think, because I'm sure that's not purple overall.
I'll check the timing boards once this lap's finished and double check that, because we know the game's full of some glitches at the moment, and
some is an understatement.
Commentate because of that is the pain. Well, yeah, no, only a 125.5, but still on the mediums, you know, you think that around here probably about a second.
And
slower,
Harrison goes quicker. He's taken 5th straight away, but he's gone on the softs. And we got Cowie in the comments saying he set his lap with Q1 tyres, so he's got 3 sets for Q3 because of the wet race. Great idea. So we've got to watch out for Cowie, because he's going to have 3 runs at it in Q3. Harrison's done his lap.
Is it a full
New
wet
potatoes
race?
on his. I'm not sure.
That's
You
what we're not sure yet.
should have looked at the
That's
weather
what we're waiting to
report.
find out.
Sean's up in 8th. Serious Mushroom 9th. Nunda 10th and in danger. While he's on an out lap, Bryce Stanton is on a lap. And he's coming through the last couple of corners now, so we're going to follow him. I'm sure he's going to set a good lap here and get up into the top 10. Where is he going to be though? It's 5th for Bryce Stanton. Brilliant lap. He's showing he's got the pace for this league, definitely. He really has.
100%.
It's his chance to shine tonight, obviously with the few drivers letting us down. We could see spaces become available, so really good to see that from Bryce. Quality lap. It should be enough to see him through. So we're going to go on board with Serious Mushroom. He's on a lap, he is on the softs now. You'd expect him to improve. The man who's 3rd in the championship standings. We got Nathan Perry, not sure who that is in the comments, but it says light rain whole race. Not sure
Light
what that
rain
is, obviously
whole
one of our
race.
races. Luke,
Yeah.
Luke who's
Don't
Cryptic
we can't
Alibi
validate
says
information.
full wet, says for me. And then Nunda saying full wet race. City Centre retreats, light rain. But I think what we can get from that is it's going to be wet.
We've only got a couple of cars out on track. I think most of the drivers are either satisfied with the laps they've set now, or certainly the top 3 I'd imagine are pretty satisfied, or maybe the top 2. 3rd downward, there's a lot of you know, space to be made up there.
It's only 8th for Serious Mushroom. Maybe this isn't one of his favourite tracks. He could still be in danger, sat in 8th there.
I think TTG Sean also, he needs to think about what he wants to do here.
He's going to have to come out again because he's in the danger
3
seat at the
minutes to
moment.
go, and we know Nunda is pretty good, so.
And
I
Cryptic
think
Alibi
Nunda's
as
out
well.
now.
Oh, Woods has joined. Nice to see you, Woods.
Yeah,
Only
well done,
38
Woods.
minutes late.
You have to check out there, don't think he's not down.
Woods is Red Bull, so hopefully he can get in
Going at
that
the
seat.
back.
If you can go on Discord, Justin, quickly and message him and say, make sure he gets in the Red Bull, but he'll start 19th. At least he has joined us, but in future we'll need to see him on time. While he came in the pits, so he's not. Hopefully he'll be able to get back out in time. Jose, I'm not sure if this is a quick lap or not. Doesn't look very quick to me.
I'm with Nunda TMG at the moment, and I do believe he is about to set a lap, trying to get himself into the top 10.
About
From
to
11th,
start
we
his
know
lap,
you said
yeah.
he was quick last night, so I know that was in the wet. It is going to be a wet race, so he might be thinking, hey, if I can just get myself somewhere into the top 5, yeah, or even the top 7, you know, that would be good enough to get me through, and then I can
He
show
likes
my
Britain.
face in the wet.
He likes Britain and he likes the wet.
On the soft tyres, from what I can see, he's only done 1 lap on these tyres so far, so they should still have a lot of life left in them. Probably at 4% usage. Bit of track evolution will help him. Carry him through this little corner. Just touch the inside of that apex there, which he does lovely. See, I said some people like to run a bit wide, some like to hug the inside. Yeah, Nunda's a hugger, so he's hugged the inside of that corner very well.
We sort of quickly jump in front of him. It's a Cryptic Alibi who's going through. Cop's just in front of him, and then we'll go to Nunda behind him. We'll have a look at Cryptic Alibi's time at the end of Sector 2 and compare it to Nunda's. Serious Mushroom's retired. I think he's in the pit lane, so he's alright. Cryptic Alibi, it's a 1:02.8. And Nunda's is...
Oh, he runs a bit wide there to
1:02.5. So Nunda's going quicker than Cryptic Alibi at the moment.
And he's up on his time himself also here, which is good.
So we're going to follow Cryptic Alibi as he goes into the last couple of corners.
Oh, Nunda.
He could be in danger here, Cryptic Alibi going out. He comes across the line and it is only 11th. He's 4 thousandths quicker than Nunda. Nunda's got to improve and get the place back. And he's only up to 10th.
Goes in P10. Well done.
Serious Mushroom's a lucky boy. Although he is a few tenths in front.
We've got Wally out now.
How quick these drivers are in the championship.
And Blaze has decided, no, I want to go out again. So he's just about to go out again. Crosses the start-finish line here. Not too sure why. He's in a 1:24.9. Maybe he just wants to prove his pace.
Cryptic Alibi's doing another lap.
He needs to. He does need to. We got Woods messaging me saying he never got an invite. I'm pretty sure he did, but maybe didn't. I don't know. Maybe it got sent and never got received.
So we would have put that in Discord saying invites are out, and if you hadn't received one, you would need to reply. We're not magicians.
Exactly.
We can make error, but we put safety nets in place. He gets purple sector 1 there. Sorry to interrupt.
40 minutes later.
Blaze, purple sector 1 for Blaze so far on the soft tyres. So let's see what happens here. So far looking fantastic in a Red Bull.
He's lost it. Yeah, Cryptic has lost it. So that's it. He's out.
Unlucky.
What's Sean doing? Sean's going... He's out. Oh, not sure if Sean's improving here, but he needs to. It's a bit of a surprise if he goes out. He's on the softs now, Sean. What can he do? He comes through the last couple of corners. Can he get ahead of Nunda? He's 8 thousandths behind him at the moment. Can he improve?
Purple sector 2.
He does.
Oh,
Half a tenth quicker than Nunda, and he pushes Nunda out. And Nunda's out. Cryptic Alibi's out. They're both in the pits now. Wally's a 10th down as he comes out of sector 1, so we're going to follow his lap. Wally could still pull a rabbit out of the hat here and get ahead of Sean, but he's going to take a very special sector 2 and sector 3.
And right now, looking at Blaze. Oh, is he going to do it? No, he goes 1:24.895. Still not quicker than Idenzo. So far, yeah, the man to beat, it would appear, is Idenzo. We'll see how he runs in the rain.
I think Sean's race pace is a lot better than his quality, and he's got a broken wrist as well, so I think that's a great lap for him to be there and squeeze through.
Here goes Wally then as he comes through the last corner. We don't think he's going to improve, and he does improve, but it's not quick enough. He doesn't improve his position. So there we go. We've got Jay Bradford obviously starting 15th, Crooksy 14th after crashing,
Sean.
Wally in 13th in the AlphaTauri, Cryptic Alibi 12th, and Nunda in 11th in the Mercedes. Sean scrapes through by the skin of his teeth, and he'll be in the top 10 alongside Serious Mushroom, Irish Need Potato, Ozan, Harrison, Bryce Stanton, Siege, Cowie, Blaze, and Idenzo. And again, if everyone could retire,
I think Sean's going to do another lap.
that'd be great. Is he? He can't.
Yeah.
He's crossed the line. Finish line. It's the AI that are taken over now, Justin. Oh yeah, people can't retire if they're on the track, unfortunately, but Cryptic Alibi is saying to T2G Sean in a Discord, didn't mean to hold you up, was trying to improve my time. Obviously, if you catch a driver up and they're on a hot lap themselves and you're just too quick for them, and that's up to the driver behind to find himself a space.
No, that's always a dangerous one, isn't it?
It is, and going through Maggots and Beckett's, you really have to ease off if you've got traffic.
But so far, it doesn't look like too many drivers have caused too many issues for each other. We've had some pretty fair driving. Hopefully that will continue into the race, especially in the wet. If anybody is racing tonight and listening, just remember in the wet, take it easy. Remember your braking points change ever so slightly. Let's keep all the cars on the grid for at least the first 5-6 laps, please.
Exactly. Can't win the race in the first corner.
Theo Child says, I done it yesterday and it was horrible. Well, Theo, I understand your point of view, but we also like to watch the wet racing, and I do admire those who can race well in the wet because it does show a certain level of skill and ability. And if you're struggling, practice more. Practice makes perfect.
Try telling Justin that he's been practicing for years and he's still rubbish.
Well, then he's like me, you know. Some of us just never learn. What can happen? Oh well. But we're here to have fun, and that's the whole point of this.
And the same, Theo in the comments saying close to 60 subscribers. Yeah, we are.
Reading that now.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Only been going a
Thank
month.
you for everybody.
To have that many subscribers is incredible. Such a good group of racers. Woods messaged me saying he never got an invite and he was in time trial waiting for an invite, but he waited 40 minutes to actually say something. How did he join the session then if he didn't get an invite?
Yeah.
Would keep a lookout for invites on Discord also, and the communication. Discord is actually we don't use PSN, although you get the invites through there. That's just the format in which PlayStation send the invites. If we could send them through Discord, we would. So Discord is a place to look. Keep a lookout for there, and you should find all the information on there. Any information you need, just message directly one of the admins, and I'll let you know.
That's it. If you don't get an invite, just message straight away. You'll get one.
We start at 7:30, and invites start at 7:15. So 7:15 every single week on a Saturday. It will be the same. 7:30, 7:15 UK time.
Luke is saying in the comments, wet racing my dry setup. Now that's fun. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not racing in that then. I thought about reserving tonight because we got RD Wee with us and Jay Bradfield. I was thinking about possibly reserving, leaving these two to commentate. But I'm glad I didn't in the end.
You wouldn't be the same without you, Jake, you know.
There'll be a tie race.
But you're the main man here.
Yeah, you two are better commentators than me. I'm just doing it from a driver's
New Potatoes left a session. Oh no, we'll quickly get him another invite. Actually, you get... Oh, I'll get him one because I've got him my friend. All right then. You do that then. Woods is messaging me saying he sent an invite like 12 or 1 o'clock. And he just joined on that invite to get into this session. Well,
he did.
It's oh god, Jesus Christ! City Centre retreat. I'm not sure what's happened there, Woods, but oh well.
Is he in the race though?
He will be in the race. Yeah, City Centre retreat. Saying who's commentating? It's me and RD Wee. He's a championship driver for Williams. As we watch for Williams on their lap now, Bryce Stanton, and we haven't even set up. Oh, he's nearly lost it. Oh, he's nearly lost it the first couple of corners there. We haven't even got our trap max set up yet. There we go. That's better.
It won't let me invite him. It's greyed out.
I'll quickly get him an invite then. He's not accepting my friend request though, so it's difficult for me to get him an invite. I'll quickly search up his name and then get him an invite. He does, that's not a problem. Here we go then, Bryce Stanton. He's going to be first to set a lap as he now goes down the old pit straight. Comes through Cops. Bryce Stanton again, he surprised us with some of the lap times he's set so far. He did have a bit of a wobble coming out of turn 1 though.
Right, I'll send him an invite.
I've already sent him one.
Okay.
Are you happy with the commentating City Centre retreat? We welcome all feedback. It can only get better if we know what you want.
I forgot what a new City Centre retreat is. I think he's told me before, but...
I'm not a commentator, so...
Well, you're commentating today. Bryce Stanton does a 125.4. It's a quick lap. It's quite quick. Siege is going to be next across the line. What can Siege do? Siege goes first with 125.1. Next is going to be Cowie to cross the line. And, that's just the starter lap. Next is going to be the Red Bull Blaze. He comes across the line. What can he do? He goes fastest. Serious Mushroom's going to be next. Where can he go? 4 for Serious Mushroom. Then it's the racing point of Denzo. He's only second. Only second for Denzo. And Siege is 5th. Next across the line's Harrison. What can Harrison do? Oh, he's got a bit of bump there, but he's up to 5th. Ozan is going to be next. He's down in 10th. He's invalidated his time. He's coming into the pits. And then
Cowie's got
Cowie invalidating his
too.
time as well. A new potato's in the pit. So the first round, and it's Blaze who's fastest.
Wow.
He's a tenth
And we
quicker than
haven't seen that
Idenzo.
once so far, but when it mattered most, he pulled out the time. It's very, very close, and that will give Idenzo an opportunity to obviously go back out again and think about how he needs to negotiate that track ever so slightly better. But well done to them two. Really giving us some excitement, yeah.
Idenzo, of course, he did a 124.5 in Q2, I think it was, so we know he can go fast. And
in
Blaze's
Q1,
time.
pretty much, from what I remember, if memory serves right. So yeah, both Q1 and Q2, but he hasn't replicated that so far. And all the drivers going back in now, well, most of the drivers anyway. Not on Serious Mushroom has made it into Q3. Let's see what sort of time he can get.
So we're going to follow Irish New Potato.
Irish.
He's the only driver out on track. He's on an out lap. He's going for it for the out lap.
Oh, okay. So City Retreat says amazing, good job. It's Jockey Hockey logged in under the wrong account. No problem. Thanks for clarifying,
Brilliant.
and appreciate the feedback. And yeah, it's mainly Jake doing a good job here, everybody. So applause to
it's a
him.
team
I'm just
effort.
there to jot my few words here and there, but get building confidence alongside him as we go each week. You know, I'm not a commentator per se for a living, but yeah, do enjoy it, and obviously enjoy watching the racing. Gives us something to do, and obviously, you know, you meet people that you wouldn't normally sort of meet. So any other game doesn't bring that sort of excitement. So yeah, happy days.
I've only started commentating the last month or so since we started up this league. I had no one else to do it. If I thought stuff it, I'll do it myself. But you say what you see, and that you see how it goes.
Jake for Crofty.
No, I'm better than him, mate. He talks like rubbish.
Jake for Crofty.
No, I'm always watching. I'm always watching Formula One, and I'm thinking, what are you talking about? The amount of times they're saying things that are just wrong. It does get annoying. But New Potato is purple. Again,
yeah,
we don't know if that's
that means
true
anything
or not.
or what, you know, but yeah, let's be excited about it anyway, yeah, for now, and then we'll see what happens at the end. And just looking at the...
He's on it. Definitely on it.
He's really got no fuel left here. We see that red tank flashing away. I hope he's going to make it to the end.
I hope he does, because he is a quick driver.
He'll probably take you out now you've said that.
Oh, it says purple sector 2, but we don't know if that means anything either.
Was that a 101.6 through sector 2? If it was, it's really quick. This is going to be a good lap. How good is it going to be? Is it going to be first? Is it going to be second? Is it going to be third? Is it going to be fourth? We do not know. Irish New Potato crosses the line. He goes fastest. Look at that.
Well done.
124.6. He's
Bellissimo.
half a tenth quicker than Blaze. Wow.
Well, we've got 4 minutes left here, so you know there's going to be a bit of track evolution.
Ozan's invalidated again through sector 1. He needs to get round quickly and set another time. We've got Bryce Santon on the lap again. Let's follow him as he goes through sector 1. Actually, no, we've got Cowie behind. We're going to follow Cowie because he's really a pole contender as he goes through sector 1. In that Ferrari. He has won a race this season. I think he won in Bahrain. Second in the Premier League standings. What can Cowie do?
Maxing out that Ferrari there. Got on the throttle a little bit too violently then. The rear stepped out a bit, but he's controlled that. Looking good, up into 8th gear. Managing that ERA.
Oh, I've just got an update. Football, Man City 0, Lyon 1 after 25 minutes. Brilliant. Sorry, I shouldn't really talk about football on this, but...
Nah, it doesn't matter. It all matters. The Champions League's, you know, coming to the latter stages now, which is pretty exciting for anybody who is a football fan who's been waiting like pretty much a decade for it to start again because of lockdown. So football's back. Well, it's nearly over, but it has been back, and Formula One's obviously back on tomorrow. So,
thank God.
Cowie, you are pushing the limits there, my
He's really
friend.
pushing it, but he needs to with some of these times being set. If he's get anywhere near pole position, where is Cowie going to go? It does
I
look
don't think
quick.
he's gonna
It's
get near
first.
there.
He's
Oh
done
my
it.
goodness,
7
jeepers.
thousandths quicker.
Wow.
0.007
Jeepers.
quicker than
Blaze
new
is
potato.
coming.
I honestly
Blaze is
thought
coming.
where he,
Blaze
messed
is
up there, he
coming.
would have done it. Oh, Blaze is coming.
This is
in the
incredible.
Red Bull. How does he negotiate this? Much more smoothly so far. Yeah, beautiful.
What can
Lovely.
Blaze do? It's looking really good. Can Blaze improve? He can't. He can. He can by 15 hundredths. But he doesn't go up any places. Look at that. It's less than half a tenth between the top three.
Comes Idento.
Here we go. Oh, he's up. He's up. And he is up.
Oh,
Oh,
124.3. See you
And
later,
that
everybody.
He's going to
And
take
still
some
maintaining
beating.
that just under half a, well, 300 this time, but between 300 and half a second, he's pretty much average every qualifying
Sean.
session between him and another car.
Sean's nearly 6 tenths up here as well. He's going to improve. Can he go up any positions? Sean goes up to 7th. Good lap, considering he's got a broken wrist, definitely. Bryce Stanton's
And,
not on a time.
Siege will now be thinking, I need to show everybody, hey, I'm leading the championship. I need to show everybody why I'm leading it. So he's trying to get himself around now.
We know this isn't one of Siege's best tracks, but down in 5th for the Premier League
Doesn't
leader.
look good. Doesn't look good. But let's see how he gets on. He's on his
And
outlap
Bryce
at the moment.
Stanton's retired in the pits.
Won't
Oh,
be
he got a bit
satisfied
dirty. He
with
did a
that time.
Sebastian Vettel there. He went up in the dirt on his outlap, Siege.
What can he do?
He leaves a bit
Oh,
of space
he's back
between him
on.
and the car in front. Yeah, no, he's on his outlap, so he's getting ready to prepare his car now.
We quickly
Yeah,
look
he
into the
needs a bit of
comments.
ERS.
Niall Kelly saying Jockey Hockey going to be gunning from the back. Yeah, he will be. Everyone's got to watch out for him as well at the back.
Yeah, Jockey Hockey's one of the top.
Theo
Yeah,
saying
Jockey
60.
Hockey.
Let's go. Brilliant. 60
Showing a city
subscribers.
centre retreats at the moment on YouTube, if anybody's wondering. And here we go.
Luke
Yes,
saying
please.
Ka-chow, Cowie P1. And it only
Ka-chow.
lasted a few seconds.
Unfortunately, yes, but that also makes it competitive. It's going to be a wet race, don't forget, people, so anything can happen. Do
What
not
can
write off
Siege do?
anybody.
Nude Potato
So
is
no
going out
purple
again.
sector there. So
Ozan's
far,
on
not
set
quick
lap
in
2.
sector 1. Really hugs the inside of left field there and lets the car run right onto the green exit. Slightly different to how Idenzo takes that, which is more in the middle of left field and kind of then runs the car into the curb as opposed to on the green strip. So different lines, different ways of taking these corners. Not saying one's better than the other. Just saying, for those that are watching, something to think about. He opens up the DRS there.
He's 2.5 temps up. Siege is 2.5 temps up. Not sure it's going to be enough to get him up any positions at the moment, but a fantastic final sector. And he
Serious
could
mushroom
pinch
tires.
second. He could pinch second if this final sector is incredible. At the same time, he could remain in 5th even with a good final sector. It's so close. What can Siege do as he comes across the line? Siege! He stays 5th. He improved. The sector 3 was slow.
Unlucky.
It's only 5th for Siege. We've got Blaze going on an outlap. Not sure if he'll get round in time. Checker flag has been out. Irish New Potato is on a lap length. He's nearly 2 temps down in the first sector, though. I don't think he's going to improve. So we're going to go to
Before the race,
Ozan.
I'll be
Ozan's
back
going
in
to set
2
another lap.
seconds, lads.
No problem. Ozan comes through the final couple of corners. Can he improve? He hasn't set a time yet. His time is going to be... It is a 125.8. Again, look at the margins. So close, but he gets ahead of
So
Serious
close,
Mushroom.
yeah.
So an Irish New Potato, he's not improving at the moment, doesn't look like. Oh, it says it's purple sector 2. He has gone purple in sector 2, but he lost so much time in sector 1. And again, a really good sector 3 here. All he needs is 7 thousandths to get ahead of Cowie. What can New Potato do? Can he get up onto the front row of the grid? Irish New Potato is a good exit. He comes out onto the straight, crosses the line, and he doesn't improve.
Oh, unlucky.
And Blaze, it's letting Blaze set a lap, would you believe it? I'm not sure he's going to get round in time though. We're saying we've only got a minute left of the session.
Think he
They
will
need
get
to
through.
sort this out because he crossed the checkered flag about It's nearly 2 minutes before, 2 minutes after the checkered flag was out. He's a hundredth down on his own time in the first sector. So let's tell you what we know then. Serious Mushroom's going to start 10th. Ozan's going to start 9th. Harrison 8th. Sean in 7th. Bryce Stanton in 6th. Siege down in 5th. We got Blaze 4th at the moment, but he is somehow on a lap. Even though the checkered flag went ages ago, I'm not sure if he'll get to finish the lap though, because if the session's going to end. And he's 600ths down now. Wood saying he got through to this lobby by going onto my profile. Well, the only way you can do that is if you get invited, because it's on a private lobby. Here we go then. Blaze comes across the line. He's going to let him set a time. And he goes up to 2nd. Would you believe it? He goes up to 2nd. And this isn't right. I mean, there's nothing we can do about that, but
No, we can't
the game needs to
about
fix
that.
this, because we can't be setting laps 3 minutes after the checkered flag goes. It's ridiculous. The new potato after that fantastic lap goes down to 4th in the end. Cowie's 3rd, Blaze 2nd, and Denzo is on pole position. It was a fantastic lap from him. And he on the first run, he wasn't that fast. He's down in 4th, but he got the time done in the end of 1:24.3. It was a fantastic lap. So well done. Racing. No, he's not gone. He needs to send me another invite quickly.
I'm here, lads. I'm here. Sorry about that. Got a little interruption. To
Yeah,
the
send us an invite quickly. You've been kicked. Not sure why it's done that. We're still on the stream. Yeah, I've got it, mate.
I'll send you another one just in case this happens again.
Brilliant. Stupid servers. Absolutely stupid.
Right, let's just make sure the broadcast. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologise. The host is migrated to someone else. So we hope the actual session's going to be alright, but it looks like it's alright. Just had a little issue there. Not our fault. Again, the game's allowed someone to qualify after the qualifying line time's been, done, as it were. So that's the best way to put it, or completed. And then once the race has started. So yeah, we're just seeing, hopefully the formation lap's going to be working alright. Yeah, so that'll just give us some time to get our thoughts back together, give Jake some time to get his thoughts back together, and then we can get back underway for the actual race.
Here we go, and here's the rain. We're in the session, you can see it on the stream, and intermediate tyres. Oh, and everyone, it says my internet quality's not good enough. It is, it's been fine. Absolutely fine. There we go,
The
we've got the
stream does
spectator
look
menu
like
ready.
it's working correctly. So yeah, I'll let Jake take you through the first couple of laps while I just have a little bite to eat, and then I'll come back. I'll ride on board from the back just to see if there's any incidents. But yeah, it looks pretty wet out there for all the drivers who had a fantastic dry run in Q1, Q2 and Q3.
So yeah, it's not too far off full wets, to be fair.
No, it's
It's gonna be
very
light.
wet out there. It's going to be interesting. I predict a few safety cars.
Jeff said the rain's going to get lighter, so
Good old Jeff.
yeah, we'll see what he's normally
Super Jeff.
rubbish.
Here we go then. It's a slow out lap. And look at these wet conditions, this is going to be difficult. We saw some of these drivers doing qualifying yesterday, the ones that are in the championship, so they might have an advantage here. And Cryptic Alibis been disqualified. I'm not sure how, because usually you get disqualified in a formation lap if you make contact with another car, and then both will be disqualified. Just like that Renault of Crooksy's gone up the backside of Wally. Far too fast. I think Justin will have good footage of that, which we'll have to look at the end of the race. We've got a Red Bull who's gone off the track on the formation lap. Jesus Christ, Max Verstappen again. This is going to be such a difficult race. Be good to see at the back as well what Woods can do, what Jockey Hockey can do, and what Jake can do. Why isn't under in AI? That's dumb. Says Luke. Yeah, we shouldn't be in AI mode. ALR Vintage says good luck lads. I fancy Nunda to get a podium. Well, his favourite track and favourite conditions, so it's possible. Here we go then. The cars are lining up. Idenzo's first, Blaze second, Cowie third, New Potato fourth, Siege in fifth. And then we've got plenty of contenders behind them as well. Waiting for the cars. We're waiting for the lights. And here we go then. Where are the lights? Oh, don't do this.
Harrison, we're waiting for. Oh, there we go.
Here we go. 5 lights are on. And lights out. And we're away. Oh, it says Woods is in the lead. I'm not sure why. Don't ignore low stand as Idenzo gets away first. Idenzo is in the lead. Cowie's fighting with Blaze. Cowie's gone round the outside. Brilliant move there by Cowie. Gets that position back. Siege gets up to 4th. He gets the leap on New Potato. As we see cars about 4 or 5 side by side. Nunda's fallen down. Nunda's fallen down the order. But Idenzo leads. Woods is not in the lead. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Probably his internet again. But Idenzo is in the lead. He's pulling away from Cowie already. Blaze follows in 3rd position. Siege is 4th. New Potato is 5th. There we go. They've jumped back up now. Woods is down to the back. Sean's up into 6th. He's had a good start. Harrison 7th. Crooksy's up into 8th after starting 14th. What a great start from him. Not sure what's happened there. Bryce Stanton down to 9th. Poor start from him. Serious Mushroom 10th. Ozan down to 11th. Nunda's making his way back up in 12th. Wally 13th. Jake up to 14th. Crypt Galaby's fallen down to 15th. Bradfield down to 16th, Woods 17th, Jockey Hockey 18th, and Jay Story's down in last. The Serious Mushroom gets past Bryce Stanton. Ozan gets past Bryce Stanton. He's struggling in these conditions, is Bryce. And he could get another move taken off him here. He has got wing damage. Bryce has got wing damage. Nunda gets past him as well. Oh, Cryptic Alibi and Jay Bradfield have gone. There's no damage on either car, I don't think. Not sure what's happened there though, and Bryce Stanton is passed again, but this time by the AlphaTauri diving down inside. Jake's going to be next. And there's contact there between Jake and Bryce. Bryce had to dive into the pit lane and that would be a penalty. He's missed the pit lane and he's crashed into another car to do it. And now it says Sean is in the lead of the race, which we know is wrong. This is ridiculous, these bloody servers. Idenzo leads 1.1 down to Cowie. We see Serious Mushroom making a move on Crooksy. Now it says Jay Bradfield's in 2nd. This is absolutely ballsed up. These servers. Don't know who's where. So Idenzo leads. From Cowie. Sean suddenly flowing back to 7th. It says Jay Bradfield's in the lead. We know his internet's dodgy. Bryce Stanton having to pit. Not a great start for him. Cryptic Alibi, he's not pitted, but after that incident with Jay Bradford. What happened there, Justin? What happened?
I think he just come in. He went wide, I think, a little bit, and then come back in.
Obviously, we'll have a look at your recording at the end.
I've got it, yeah. It's not a major issue.
Obviously, it's Bunya that caused an incident, so we'll have to have a look at it. Idenzo and Cowie, that gap is about 1 second. Of course, there's no DRS in these conditions. Cowie's about 5/10 ahead of Blaze. The race went really quickly yesterday in Britain, but not sure it'll go as quick today in these conditions as Woods is falling back. Not sure if he got a bad exit or had a little spin, but he's lost places to Jake and to Jockey Hockey in the Mercedes as well. Jay Story then 16th. That's 1.3 now, the gap between the top two. Idenzo's like in these conditions. Cowie will be really, really impressed with that first move he did on Blaze. And it's a bit of karma really for Blaze, obviously setting that lap. No, through no fault of Blaze, but the game allowing him to set a lap after the checkered flag. Cowie will be up with that. Siege getting ahead of New Potato as well, and Siege has got a great exit there. And we go on to the Wellington Straight. Can he challenge Blaze here? He's got his ZRS activated, but Blaze is gaining on Cowie as well. And Idenzo, even though Cowie's having to defend, is not pulling away. A Serious Mushroom goes down inside the end of the Wellington Straight. Fantastic move in these conditions. Controlled that so well to get past Harrison, and Harrison's under pressure from the Renault of Crooksy. They were side by side, and Crooksy lost out, and now he's dipped his left rear in the gravel, and now he's going to be under pressure from Ozan behind in that orange McLaren as Cowie gets to within a second of Idenzo. Look at the gap between the top 5. Look how close it is. But Siege is really catching Blaze. He's on a siege. He might like those wet conditions more than the others. Blaze is closer to Cowie. Look at Blaze, how quick he's got. What a race this is going to be. Any of these 5 can win this. Absolutely. And we've still got 19 cars with 4 wheels on their wagon after 3 laps as we're about to cross the line to start lap 4 for my Denzo. Cowie, Blaze, Siege, Irish. Look how close they are. Then Sean's 2.5 seconds back as well. Cowie's getting a bit wobbly there. Oh, who's that? New Potato's lost it. New Potato's lost it. He's lost his wheel. New Potato is out. He went for it too hard going through turn 1. And he spun and he lost it. And Nuna's had a collision with Ozan. The other McLaren's been involved in a collision. Not sure what's happened there. One of the 5 contenders, Irish New Potato. We saw it happen. That right-hander into turn 1 went too fast on it, and then obviously he got switched back to turn left. And he just carried too much pace and he completely lost it and went flying into the wall. Gravel couldn't help his wheel from falling off. And that will really be of help to Siege and Blaze and Cowie and Idenzo, because that's one less car for them to battle with. Virtual safety car, of course, it should be ending any second now. What a great start this has been, but such a shame. Renault have only got 1 point. Crooksy picked up their first point last week. Crooksy is up in 8th after a great start, but New Potato really had a chance of getting a podium here today. It's a drive-through penalty for Jay Story for speeding under the virtual safety car. Such a shame.
And we had a bit of curse of the commentator there, because as our friend Jake said, we've got all our wheels with the wagons on, I think he said.
Yeah, that's right.
Which was a brilliant reference. And Irish New Potato. So yeah, we are the curse of the commentator. Sorry about that.
It's about 20 seconds.
But unlike the Irish, yeah,
20 seconds after I said it. We're going to quickly have a look at the position change. Look, Crooksy, look, gained 6. Jake and Jockey gaining 6 as well. We've got a car in the pits. Nunda's coming in the pits. Not sure if he's got wing damage. And Cowie, look, 3 tenths behind Idenzo. 2.5 tenths. We're going to follow this battle.
And
Jake and Jockey
Idenzo so far in the lead, maintaining it. But Cowie's close.
Look how close this is. Oh, Blaze is going to be under pressure here from Siege more than anyone else, though. Look how close. Ooh. Obviously, no DRS is there, so it's difficult to overtake as Bryce Stanton gets a 3-second penalty. Such good qualifying, but the race has gone a bit wrong for him so far. Anything can happen. All it takes is a safety car. A safety car in Britain with wet conditions is very likely. There we go, and again, it's Siege as closest up to Blaze. We've seen New Potatoes left the session. Such a shame for him. He's so strong in quali.
A bit wide there behind Idenzo, and that's just giving Idenzo a little bit of breathing space.
Idenzo isn't. Oh, Cowie's made a mistake. Cowie's made a mistake. Going out. Now coming onto the straight. He's under pressure from Blaze here.
And that's welcome Blaze in.
It was a poor
Blaze is
exit.
now thinking, I've got you, I've got you. Oh, he's 100th now.
It's so
there
difficult to overtake.
He's going to send it down the inside of the wet? No, he's not. He's thought about it.
I think strategy could be the way to play it today. A 1-stopper or a 2-stopper. As Crooksy gets past Harrison. Crooksy gets past Harrison going to Stowe. Harrison runs wide and he comes back on the track a bit dangerously. We saw a repeat of that incident with Kevin Magnussen last week and he got a penalty for that. Luckily they stayed on the track, as we see Wally coming into the pit lane already pretty early for him, and Sean's in the pits as well. Again, quite early.
Is it damage or is it just a choice?
It's just the tyres, I'm not sure why. I think it's quite early at the moment. Here we go, we've got to join this battle up front though still. It's 7 to 8 tenths between Idenzo and Cowie, a further 4 back to Blaze.
And then Blaze, yeah, Blaze is definitely making the Idenzo there. Looks like he just, I don't know if he made a mistake there. No.
Yeah. A quick look into the comments. The Powell project, I'm not sure who that is, saying I'm lagging. Yeah, we have had the servers are, well, I shouldn't really say that word. Not very good. Maybe that's a better way of saying it.
Yeah, we've had some bad performing servers.
Here
But
we go then.
yeah, so far quite an interesting race in the sense that, you know, all the cars are quite close together. Obviously, we've got our leaders
Oh,
almost
Blaze, look
making
at
their way
Blaze
back on the
again.
back of the grid there.
Blaze again gets a better exit than Cowie does.
Blaze is flying at the moment.
Woods gets his first
Woods
3-second
gets
penalty.
yeah, copy that.
Blaze then going to
Denzo
Stowe.
so far just maintaining that 600ths of a second gap between himself and Cowie. And Blaze is shortly behind Cowie about similar time. So all these drivers, you know, within half a second to just over half a second from each other, should I say. Apologies, losing my words there, ladies and gentlemen.
And Serious Mushroom in 5th, who started 10th. It's much better from him. He's catching his battle at the front.
Yeah, I think as that battle in the front keeps persistently going on, you'll find that those drivers are actually causing each other damage, you know, unnecessarily with the tyres and just, you know, surely battling it out.
How painful.
To lose time.
How painful is this, watching a drive through? It's such the longest pit lane on the track. How painful is that?
Yeah, it does make you want to cry. For the drivers, but that's not our issue tonight, Jake. We're not driving, so we don't have to worry about that.
Thank goodness. I couldn't keep up with these today. Absolutely no way. Not in these conditions. Doing so well. And Siege, look, Siege 2 tenths off Blaze going down the old straight. Oh, he's got a good exit from Blaze. He's done well. Going to Cops.
And
He went wide a bit.
Is pitting again.
Wally
trying to make positions up.
Sure. Maybe they didn't fix his wing. Maybe he had it on. Yeah, they've just fixed his wing. I don't think they fixed his wing last time round. You got to click it onto yes, of course.
And Bryce just made himself up to P15, so making his way up slowly, making his way up through the grid. But he's 18 seconds out, which is massive at the moment.
Of course, you don't have to stop. If drivers are good enough to go all 26 laps on these tyres, you can.
Absolutely.
There's no rules under these conditions. So you can do a 0, a 1 or 2 stopper. I don't think it's very likely anyone's not going to stop. That's a 3-second time pick for Jake Smith on his debut. He's up into 8th after crashing in Q1. So he's doing well. Jockey Hockey's up to 9th, and Nunda gets past Jay Story. He gets the move done quite easily. Coming
Mr.
out of
Bradford's
Cops.
making his way up the order right now. I mean, he's making his way up to the back of Woods at V12, and then Ozan's not too far away. So if he maintains the pace he's doing at the moment and keeps it nice and smooth, he'll find himself.
Crooks, he's got a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting.
Oh,
on
that's
earth?
some bad driving. That must be a serious corner cut. Yeah, that's like literally cutting off the whole track. That's not just like making a run wide or accidentally missing the apex. That is literally like cutting off the track. So I'd imagine he's gone straight through.
Siege gets past Blaze. Oh, Blaze has lost it. Blaze has lost it.
Oh no, that's awful. Where is it? Oh, but
it's going onto the old pit lane again.
No.
Oh, he's lost it
again.
again.
Back
Oh,
right. No, the tyres are warmed up too much and he can't find that traction, and I hope he doesn't enter the track in a dangerous way. Oh, he's got cars flying past him. Oh no, please.
Such a shame. Oh, what's happened? Jockey Hockey's gone wide.
Oh, Jockey Hockey's managed to just avoid that collision there, and that is dangerous by Blaze. And we see again, and this might be the end of him.
And that is it. We have a virtual safety car. Blaze is out.
That's the end of him. Blaze is out. So now it's down to Cowie to put the pressure back onto Idenzo, but that virtual safety car will slow the grid back down and let the tyres cool down a little bit. A little bit unfortunate there.
It was unfortunate originally, but
Siege is pitting.
Really poor in the end because he knows he had to cool those tyres down. He just went for it too much, and then going to Cops, he tried to go nearly flat out, and then that was always going to happen. So that's 2 drivers. From
an experienced driver like Blaze, so yeah.
Drive through. Oh, Crooksy's got a drive through. Crooksy has a drive through for speeding
under the virtual safety car.
I was about to say before the incident that Crooksy. It's possible, but sometimes if you slide, you can lose it and then go flying across the grass and cut the corner, and that can give you a penalty for that.
A lot,
I'd imagine.
But that's like literally driving across the track 10 seconds. I've seen it.
I doubt it. I doubt any of our drivers would have done that. So I'm pretty sure it would have just been a sliding over. But obviously, it's a harsh penalty for him that he's going to have to take, and he's got another 3-second penalty.
So what, he's got 10, 10 and 3, so that's 23 seconds.
That's a lot, yeah. Blaze a new potato then. 2 of our top 5 drivers from Quali have been two to make mistakes. And as Ozan gets past Jockey Hockey, virtual safety car has ended. Ozan has got the move done, and now the McLarens are up at 6 and 7. Jake S, what a start for
and
him.
Harrison's looking at the back of Crooksy now, thinking, well, mate, you know, you've made these mistakes, you've got these penalties, your confidence might not be as high as it once was, and I'm going to come and take that position from you. He's half a second away. He's coming now into Cops over here.
Just quickly looking at Justin and Siege. I'm sure Justin's got to let Siege out of the way before going to Cops. It'd be silly for him to fight that. No, he's going to keep the places, Justin. And he gets a penalty for it. He got... Justin's really holding Siege up here. Obviously, this is 4 position, so he's entitled to, but I wouldn't waste
Jockey Hockey looking at the back of Ozan now, and then P6 Jake. And Jake and Ozan are making a move. We've got 3 cars here. Get the camera down here onto Ozan, Jake S, and Jockey Hockey. We've got 3 cars trying to make a move here. Oh, it's going to be a little battle coming into the final sector here of Sector 3.
Ozan gets the move done. Siege gets the move done as well, and Crooksy comes in the pits. Will he serve his penalty? I'm not sure. Jake... Just... Oh dear. I'm eating peanuts again. I'm choking on them. Ozan, Jake, good teamwork there from the McLarens. Jockey Hockey's lost out there. He's down 7th. Woods in 8th,
Jake's actually
well.
now saying, I'm going to help my teammate as much as I can. But Jockey Hockey's like, no,
Woods.
you're not going to be able to do that with me. And Jockey Hockey goes straight past him, and he's now at the back of Ozan. So good move there by Jockey Hockey.
Jake S and Woods and Siege could get them both. Siege could get them both here.
Come on, God, Siege.
It's
well
a
done.
double move from Siege on those fresh
Well
intermediates.
done, Siege. Fantastic driving there. Absolutely. And well done to all the other drivers for actually, you know, being respectful to each other there. We appreciate that.
They really did. They left each other room.
And it looks like
really
Jake
good.
S may have actually got a bit of end plate damage there on the left-hand side, just riding on board.
He could have done, yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Not
like
sure
he's got
where
a
that was
little
from.
bit of end plate damage. So
Woods is under
unlucky.
pressure from Jay
I
Bradfield
did think
now.
he was clean, but the Haas looks fine in terms of I can see all of its front wing. So yeah.
Oh, and the McLaren,
Very
Jake's
unlucky,
lost
yeah.
out. Yeah, Jake with that wing damage has lost 2 places there to Woods and Bradfield. He's going to have to pit. We're going to watch
Mr.
Bradfield.
now seeing Woods here saying, King, hey, Maddie, you know, I've got you. Let's negotiate these few corners here, and I've got you down the back straight.
Jay Bradford, of course, in the commentary with us. We won't disrupt him whilst he's trying to get this move done, but Woods is a bit too far in front at the moment.
He activates the overtake a bit late there, but he's obviously waiting for the right moment.
Siege, of course, this is interesting because he's gone for the undercut. That's what he's done here by putting on these fresh tyres earlier, and that might be his only stop. And once Idenzo and Cowie pit, Siege could come out in front, as Jake S does pit for a new front wing.
He's got to get past Jockey Hockey though, and he's got to get past Ozan, and so far Jockey Hockey and Ozan are battling,
yeah,
and
he is being held up.
managing to keep Jockey Hockey behind. So
Siege got past the
we've
last
seen
battle.
Jockey Hockey behind Ozan on 2-3 laps now since he made the move on his teammate in the McLaren. He's now actually dropped back all the way to P12. He's also pitted. So the other McLaren of Jake S, who was battling for the 6th, 7th, and 8th positions, pitted. So yes, but out in the front still Idenzo, he's the man, you know. Cowie's keeping him honest at the moment with half a second time behind him.
And Serious Mushrooms catching.
Yeah, 4.3 seconds, so don't write him off yet, but yeah, it looks like those top 2
Oh, there we
are,
go. Siege has got a bare exit there. Siege is side
he
by
keeps it
side.
nice and flat. Oh, what are they going to do coming in? Who's going to back off? Are they going to both go for it? Oh,
They go for it. Siege gets
some
the
good
move
driving.
done.
Well done, Siege. I think Jockey decided, hey, you know, I'm not going to sort of risk my race here.
Not
He's
worth
got
him
better
fighting
tyres.
that. It's
Let
a
him
different
go,
race.
yeah. Very wet. But they're doing very well, these drivers in the wet, and I guess that's why they're the Premier League drivers. So fair play to all of the drivers racing tonight.
It is such a
unlucky
shame
for
we've seen
Blaze and
Blaze and
Irish,
New
obviously.
Potato lose it, because I mean, no, it was a top 5 battle. Any of those 5 could have won, and they've both made mistakes, obviously, to crash out. So unfortunate. As we go to Bryce Stanton and Nunda, they're battling it out. Bryce Stanton's got the move done. Not sure where on track it is. It's gone into Cops. I think it's got the move done. Bryce Stanton. Wow. And Serious Mushroom, it's 3.8. The 3.7. That gap is coming down all the while.
And then there's looking at Bryce Leamington now, and he's thinking, I could actually
He's
get the
looking to
place
get that place
from
back,
you.
isn't he?
Oh,
He's not going to get it
he's
here,
saying
though. And Siege gets past Ozan. There we go, down the outside. Going in. to the
And I think
first
he's
sector.
really showing some real good pace here, and as you suggested earlier, looking very likely that if he can just kind of make his way closer to Harris, and let's say gets in about 15th of a second, then yeah, he could possibly get P1 at the end of this, just due to the fact that Idenzo and Cowie do need to pit. Even though you can go to the end, as you suggested, the tyres won't make it to the end, I'd suggest. Maybe it'll dry up towards the last 5 laps of the race, because it does look like it's lighter, the rain, and the track is drying up ever so slightly now.
It's 3.5 now, Serious Mushroom, and Cowie's probably being compromised by Idenzo because he's under a second in front. I'm not sure if Idenzo's just struggling in these conditions as Jockey Hockey and Ozan. Oh wow, I'm such a shame he missed that move. But I think Jockey Hockey's got that move done into Maggots and Beckett's on Ozan. Ozan's going to come back at him though.
Ozan coming back at him. Oh, we've got a little battle as they go side by side here. And how are they going to negotiate? Oh,
got a battle in front as well.
The Mercedes looks like he's got the inside though. Come on, let's see what's going to happen. Oh.
Siege has got the move done on Harrison in front, going down the inside. And Ozan on
got the
Jockey
move
Hockey.
back done on Jockey Hockey. So well done to Ozan. That was some fantastic driving by the two, by the McLaren and the Mercedes driver there. So well done to them too. And as Jake said, also to Siege for now making his way up to P4.
And Harrison in 5th has got a 3-second time penalty. Siege is
He's probably
catching.
pushing very hard when Siege passed him and got a little bit upset. It's just about patience sometimes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yellow flag.
So we've got Sector 1 yellow flag.
It's a red
What's
ball, it's
going on
Woods.
there?
Woods has gone.
Oh no.
There's no wing
that's
damage,
awful.
he's just lost it. He re-enters the track safely. And that red ball, he can't make the same mistake his teammate made. He needs to be so cautious because those tyres need to cool down. I'm sure Woods is going to pit at the end of this lap. It's about the halfway stage anyway.
They look alright. He's just opening up the steering wheel ever so slightly down that left-hander there as he comes to the back straight. We'll give him a good opportunity.
If I was
He's
him,
driving the wet there.
I'd take the wet line,
He's
as I was
driving
about to
the
say.
wet, yeah.
Call those tyres down, go down the wet line. Jockey Hockey and Ozan, this battle goes on.
He seems to be alright, and yeah, Jockey Hockey and Ozan really making each other honest in this race and really giving each other something to be proud of. Ozan just goes in the wet there a little bit. I wonder if that's strategic or whether he's just sort of slipped a little bit, but yeah, very interesting.
Idenzo pits. Idenzo pits. Cowie stays out.
Can we see Cowie's
Cowie is going to absolutely floor it here because he's going to try and do the overcut. He's going to he's got the ERS activated on overtake. He's going to try and put in a quali lap here, a lap so fast so he can come out ahead of Idenzo. What can he do? And obviously, where will Idenzo come out in relation to Siege as well? This is going to be interesting as Harrison comes in and gets a penalty.
Jockey Hockey almost lunges the Mercedes into the side of the McLaren there, but just thinks twice about the move.
Look at that. Siege ahead of
and
Idenzo.
Now we see some serious changes. Idenzo there, he's come out of the pit. Where is he going to be? Where is he going to be?
High over 5.5 seconds.
P4,
Siege is clear.
He just gets ahead of Ozan, so well done to Idenzo there. That's actually pretty strategic for his pit.
Incredible from
just
Siege.
Just gets ahead about yeah, Siege
He's
so
taken
far really
6
showing
seconds.
pace.
He's taken 6 seconds out of Idenzo through pitting early. There's more than that because he was further behind. Obviously, come the end of the race, Idenzo will have tyres 4 laps fresher, but that gap surely is too big to get anything done about it. You see Harrison, Cryptic and Sean all coming into the pits on this lap then. Serious Mushroom, the gap's 3 seconds to Cowie. He's in contention as well. So Cowie then, I'm sure he's going to come in the pits at the end of this lap.
He's absolutely flying. He's on overtake.
He's quicker.
He's going flat out.
He's quicker this lap.
Can make this Ferrari go.
He's really, and Serious Mushroom behind. It's 2.7 the gap. He really likes the wet conditions. And Cowie does come in the pits then. We're not going to watch his whole pit stop. That'd be a bit boring. He went for it. He was a bit cautious going in there as well. Serious Mushroom starting 10th, takes the lead, and he's in contention for at least 4th.
Siege is now 16.8 seconds. So as I said earlier, if he gets within 15, then this is looking good for Siege. We'll see what happens. I mean, Siege could also win this, definitely.
Freddie Crook in the comments is saying he got a 10-second penalty for catching a spin. Yeah, I did think that's what it was. Obviously, show your footage of it at the end, because I know you lose enough time from the spin, and then we'll take that 10 seconds away if it is a penalty given stupidly.
If it's unwarranted, then we will avoid it.
Where does Cowie come out? He's behind Idenzo. Yeah, it's not worked for Cowie. Oh, he could come out in traffic here with Jockey Hockey. No, he gets ahead just about. Cowie, I'm surprised he didn't go for the undercut.
Cowie,
Oh, sliding.
One big drift going on here with this Ferrari, and we see the same thing from Jockey Jockey. So
Jockey
yeah, it
Jockey's
looks
going to have
like
to pit
that part of the
soon.
track's a little bit more slippery.
Ozan and Jay Bradfield pitting. Where are they going to come out? Jay
And
Bradfield's
Siege
had
is
a
now
good race.
15 seconds out of the lead, and Serious Mushroom needs to pit, and he's got Idenzo 7 seconds away. So this looks very good for Siege. Obviously, the tyres later may fall away, but so far, 11 laps to go, and looking pretty good for Siege.
Siege has been absolutely incredible. Don't know how he's done this. Time and time again, his questions, and
strategy.
he always answers.
He's done 5 laps on the Inters. Obviously, Serious has done 14. Jockey Jockey's done 14. Woods has done 14, and Nunda has done 9 laps. So these drivers will be feeling
Serious
the
Mushroom pits.
slippery.
Cowie's got a penalty.
And we see Jay Story, one of the first drivers here. He's now taking the chance of going on. My understanding, I see, is that he's going to try going on the soft tyres. And I don't know if that's going to work out, but we'll see. I'll ride on board with him. Well, Jake rides on board in line with you guys and some other drivers, and I'll just see how his lap performs, and we'll get an understanding of whether
He's on the mediums.
ready for a drive. You see a few drivers now
Serious Mushroom
hey,
in the pits
actually,
has come out on the Inters. And we get a yellow flag.
Sector
Jake's
2.
retired. Jake's crashed. Oh, he's lost his wheel. He's had a big smack up coming out of chops. There's another virtual safety car. Crooksy and Sean side by side. Who got in front there? Looks like Crooksy's just about got it done. No, is he going to let Sean back past? Oh, Crooksy's... We can't have people hitting into each other under the virtual safety car. Nunda and Jockey Hockey pit. Crooksy's overtaking under the virtual safety car. I'm not sure what's going on here. They're side by side. To be careful. What tyres does Nunda come
now
onto?
in the lead because Serious Mushroom has, I believe, pitted.
Yeah, Siege will take the lead.
And yeah, so far not seeing very great performance.
Ozan's got a drive through. Oh, these soft tyres, they're not ready at all because Jay Story took a gamble. So is Waddy. Fair play to them because they're at the back for taking the gamble, but it's not going to work at the moment. Track is far too wet. But it does look like it stopped raining.
And Siege is now 8 seconds ahead of Idenzo, so with 10 laps
He lost out under the virtual safety car there. Cowie's catching him now as well. Serious Mushroom as well can definitely catch back up to him.
Oh, no, these soft are no good.
Wally's
race over.
Fair play to them for taking the gamble. Really admire them for that. Being at the back, of course, they wanted to try something different, but it's just not going to work for them at the moment.
And you see Cowie's looking at the back of Idenzo too now, thinking, well, you know, we're on the same sort of tyre usage, yeah. I might just give it a go and see what I can do. It's only 1.9 seconds away.
So then Sean looking to resume his battle with Crooksy after their battle under the virtual safety car. He wants to get the move done.
More of a gap every lap. Now 8.6. Siege is definitely looking like he might win this if nothing goes wrong and he just sort of maintains that 8-second gap, which he seems to be able to do with 7-lap-old Inters versus 2-lap-old.
Will they fall off though? Last few laps, I'm worried.
I don't know. I hope not. I've seen tyres burst in this game way more.
A big enough gap. Definitely got a big enough gap.
And unfortunately, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have too many cars well grouped together. We have TTG Sean, though, looking at the back of Crooksy here. He's probably the nearest driver, so he's probably thinking, hey, I might try to get a move done here in the next few laps. But other than that, most of the drivers are quite well spaced out at the moment.
Oh, we got a yellow flag. Not sure. I think it's for a Haas. It's Jay stuff. Was it Jay Story? I think it was. I know soft tyres. Crooksy and Sean. Sean's got it done.
Yeah, Sean gets the move done.
And Sean does get a penalty though for his troubles.
3-second corner, yeah.
For calling.
Like he didn't get illegal overtake there.
Yellow flag again for Jay Story. He's just sliding everywhere on those soft tyres.
Hoping that it's going to dry out. I don't think it's going to happen, bud. Get yourself back on the Inter.
It's not raining, is it? It's not raining at the moment, so I get why he wants to stay out, but those tyres are going to be dead. Even when a track does become dry, if it becomes dry, look, it's sliding everywhere. And again, we've got a yellow flag. No, Ozan's lost it. Ozan's lost it. And that's coming out of Maggots and Beckett's.
Did he lose a few positions?
He lost out to Harrison there, I think. Oh, he's taking a wide. Oh, he needs to cool those tyres down. He's going wide here. He's only been on those tyres for one lap. He comes in.
Oh, pitsy.
No, he's got no wing damage. He has got a drive through low, Ozan, so that's probably what he's coming in for. Such a shame for Ozan, and both McLarens not looking good for them.
Jay Bradfield, he goes up to P9 all the way from P15, I believe, in the beginning of the race.
Yep. Jay Bradfield doing well there. Idenzo, look at the gap. It's 9.7 to Siege. But Idenzo is pulling away from Cowie as well. It's incredible. Siege in these wet conditions, he's loving it. It's a godsend for him that it was raining today. He's been incredible. Obviously, he was 5th in quali.
And we see Woods is 14 places up, and Jockey Hockey 12 places up so far. And
Jockey Hockey's pitted.
Down.
Jockey Hockey's already pitted. Woods hasn't. That's incredible, Jockey Hockey, that is. Because he's well on course for 5th position.
I don't know what's happening here with Jay Storm.
Yellow flag. It's a Red Bull. It can't be a Red Bull.
We've also got an Alpha Tauri of...
it is an Alpha Tauri, sorry. It's Wally, isn't it?
Wally.
Yeah.
Wally's been an absolute Wally, unfortunately, today. Wally, get your stuff together, son.
It's unfortunate he didn't have a setup on because he didn't know he was racing. Yeah.
You're better than this, son. We have more confidence.
He's got wing damage. Fair play to him for putting trying something different. And he's a reserve today.
Well done for letting other drivers pass there also, so fair play for that. But it looks like he's definitely got some awful wing damage. The amount of understeer, and he's got these medium tyres on, so
he's gonna have to
all round just unbelievably hard to drive this car now. So
Woods is doing really well. Son. 18 laps on those tyres, and he had
10 seconds
a bit of a spin as well.
Oh my goodness! Siege is just showing the siege. That's all I have to say. Sorry for the pun, but absolutely fantastic.
We got to remember though, at the same time, it might be so far in front, but it's going to be an old tyres at the end. Will he be able to manage them? Obviously, Woods has done 18 laps on there. As Crooksy gets another penalty. But like we say, we've seen Blaze and New Potato. Blaze and New Potato, they've both lost it.
Cowie, look at Cowie.
Cowie's lost it.
Oh no, he's not lost the front wing. He's managed. He's reversing the car, literally. Oh,
where's he lost it?
Oh no. He just lost it coming into sector 2 there.
It's the such a shame for Cowie. Serious mushrooms up to 3rd.
And that's then Woods is thinking, hey, I'm coming for you. I'm going to catch you. So yeah, fantastic so far. Really, really interesting. Some of our top drivers obviously are finding these tricky conditions rather tricky coming into the latter stages of these tyres. Sort of
this is incredible.
The grip.
Incredible racing.
Idenzo now, still 10 seconds away from Siege, and then 5 seconds out of that is Serious Mushroom, and now, unfortunately, 11 seconds away is Cowie, but still in P4, and then Woods V 12, 14 positions up, 3 seconds away from Cowie, and then Jockey Hockey 12 positions up, 5.5 or 5.6 seconds away from Woods. So yeah, not bad for these guys, definitely. I mean, if I started P14 or P12, I don't know about you, Jake, but I'd be happy with P5 or P6 at the end of the race. Over definitely. The moon, in fact, I'd be.
Just watching Cowie there on board with him, just to make sure he's cooling those tyres down. He's probably got to go to the end on them. He is sliding a little bit more. I think he's got it under control. He should have 4th in the bag as long as he nurses it round sensibly. His Woods going to go all the way to the end on those tyres. Be incredible if he can do that. After not even qualifying. Yeah, Cowie's getting it together.
Doesn't look like it was Nunda's day today, or Nundi as it were. Nunda, sorry. Doesn't look like it was his day today.
Not really.
He was good yesterday, but not good today, unfortunately, in the wet.
He is catching Crooksy though. He's going to have a chance that Mears. Crooksy gets a poor exit as they go on to the Wellington. It's not the Wellington Straight, is it? Where are we? Yeah, it is a Wellington Straight. Oh, Nunda's going to go down the inside of Crooksy. Oh, they're going to touch. Oh, and Crooksy goes wide.
He has left field.
Just about gets a move done, but Crooksy's down the inside.
So is he going to have a better exit? Oh, he keeps that nice and calm on the throttle. Well done. Has some fantastic driving there, but just as they come through here, Corp, they side by side. No, he's got the move done.
Nunda's incredible move. Can he keep it? Crooksy goes wide. He's going to be getting another penalty soon if he keeps that up.
Left, then right, true Corpse. Maggots and Beckett, sorry, apologies. Negotiator's right-hander. We've really got to tuck the car in there, but not clip those little bumps over there, which would unsettle the car and send you wide. And
Nunda had to back off there, and Crooksy's going to get him here because Nunda was got a bad exit.
Oh, here we go.
Idenzo's got a penalty.
Ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Look at the view of those
Crooksy gets the move
cars.
done. Brilliant racing from these two.
You see the rear wing there. Really, really good.
We're going to go Bobby Shaw
Great
now,
camera angle.
who's
And we just
catching
see our
Cryptic
race leader.
Alibi.
Oh, sorry, TTG, Sean. I do apologise.
He's been catching Cryptic the last couple of laps now. He's right on his tail now. Oh, he's got a bit of wheel spin there. It's unfortunate. He got down the throttle a bit too early. Although Cryptic is slow on the Wellington straight. We've got a yellow flag. I think it's for an AlphaTauri again. Of Wally, yeah it was. Jay Bradfield was about to... Oh no, it's Bryce Stanton going past. C just got this in the bag. He just needs to hold it together now. Idenzo will have second again. Just needs to hold it together.
Sarah's Mushrooms just lost it.
We're on board with him.
He just got it back though, but yeah, he lost it there for a second. Oh, he's so lucky.
Then he gets a penalty, but he gets back past Crooksy. Where's Crooksy gone? Oh, he's in front of him. This is incredible battling from these. Oh no, not side by side and Max and Beckett's. No, please. Oh no. Oh, how are these guys doing it?
And yeah, they go. And has she got enough here to do it? It doesn't look like it.
Better exit that time from Nunda, but he's not got much ERS left, and Crooksy's going to come back at him. This is incredible.
And now we look like Sean's looking a little bit closer to Cryptic, but not close enough.
Oh, and then there's got
a
a
little battle we've got going here for the bottom
incredible.
10. So happy days, and
For
you know, out in
P12.
front, not
This is
too
for
much excitement
P12.
going on, but definitely towards the back we do. Unlucky Mr. Bradfield there, 3-second penalty and multiple warning.
Bradfield had 8th in the bag because Harrison's got a penalty. Unfortunately now Bradfield's got a penalty as well. But this battle is for P12. Wally's retired, Wally's crashed. Going into the turn 1, I think it is. We'll see it here. There we go. We see him on the left there. It's a safety car. It's a safety car. Oh my word.
This will make this very interesting. So now, ladies and gentlemen, what will probably happen, I predict, there will be 2 to 3 laps, so potentially only 1 lap left to actually race, because we've got to get all these cars pretty much grouped back together now. And if you look on the map there on the right hand side, we are very, very well spaced out at the moment. So the safety car
Could
will
get
come
2
out.
laps. Well, is anyone going to risk getting put softs on now? I doubt it, but
Ceres Mushroom seems to be pitting.
he is.
Idenzo, I don't know what he's doing. He's out. He's just flying around, and then Siege is just Siege is the one that now could be compromised, unfortunately, by the safety car, because his tyres at this point
They are.
have actually been very well used, as it were. And he had that 10-second gap, which he was maintaining throughout, you know, those last, what was it,
He
from lap
didn't want a
18
safety
onwards.
car. He did not want a
So
safety
he
car.
really didn't want that, you know, and I think
Cowie's in the pits,
Idenzo will be
Woods is in
thinking,
the pits.
hey, I might be a little bit lucky here today. So keep an eye on it. We're not saying that's what will happen. If obviously Siege can somehow get a good start and maintain the gap again and sort of block him off for
Listen
one
to
lap,
this.
that's good.
Jockey Hockey is 3rd, and he's on fresher tyres than the 2 cars in front, and he had a
15
quali ban
places up
and started
from
18th.
P18. 15 places up, everybody. And he's got an ability to also win this race now. So that will be, if he does that, that will be an absolutely fantastic drive from him. And
Woods
certainly,
is
if you ever
on
want tips.
softs. Bryce is on softs. Wow.
I think
They're
that's
both
silly.
reserve drivers, so they've got nothing to lose. Hope they can keep it together. We're going to follow Woods. I still don't think the track's ready for softs.
I don't think so either. But we're not racing, so I guess we don't know what it feels like on the track. But it don't look right. And if it don't look right, then it ain't right.
He's struggling under the safety car on softs, Woods. Justin, what would you think about softs at the moment? Would you even consider that?
No chance.
There we go. Okay, it's not time for softs. Absolutely no way, I'm sure.
And all this is going to do is he's just holding up the cars behind, so potentially keep the safety car out for longer, which is not really what we want.
and Woods is actually, I think, slower than the safety car at the moment on those soft tyres. He's made a mistake, he knows it. It's weird really, it's not been raining for ages, but the track's not dried up. Pretty strange. Harrison up in 6th, Cowie's 5th then. Serious Mushroom 4th, and Idenzo's in a good place here. Siege has track position.
The one to watch out for, and Jockey Hockey 2 is also going to be in a good place. And
He
let's
really
not forget
is.
about him.
What an effort. If he can get a podium out of this, that'd be incredible. But Serious Mushroom, look at that. Fresh softs. Sorry, fresh inters, not softs. Nunda's got a 5-second penalty for a collision with Crooksy. Again, I'm not sure what's happened there.
Here, ladies and gentlemen, come on.
Shouldn't be hitting each other
on the safety car now. You know,
Crooksy's in AI.
To be over ambitious.
Crooksy's in AI mode. I hope he wasn't in AI mode when that collision was done, because he'll get a penalty for that. Unless he was just putting the AI to message saying Nunda took me out. No, we didn't see what happened. Obviously, Nunda will try and claim against the penalty at the end if it was wrongly given. And look at Woods here. Look, he's slower than the pack. He's falling. The safety car's quicker than Woods.
No, this is not good.
Look at him. He's all over the place. If I was Woods, I'd just move out of the way for everyone here, because it's ruining it at the moment. And Jay Bradfield will be laughing at this, because he's got a 24. Look, the safety car's going faster than Woods. Oh, he's lost it. He's got to let everyone pass, surely. Safety car's coming in, and Woods is going to just hold everyone up.
I don't know that safety car coming until these lot at least catch that back. There's not enough cars there yet.
It won't. It'll just come in. It's not going to wait for these. They wait until Christmas, mate, if they wait for them. Woods will catch up as the pack bunches up. Siege might bunch them up more, which will help out Woods and the other guys. As you see that gap come down now, but we are going to go on board with Siege in the lead. He's not gone yet. He's gone now. Here he goes. Cowie's past Serious Mushroom already. He's going to have to drop back though. Here we go then, Siege and Idenzo. Woods and Cryptic Alibi. Look, Woods is falling back.
Oh, Idenzo nearly loses it there, and that's actually helped Siege. He's now, you know, just under half a second, just under a second.
Jockey Hockey. Look at Jockey Hockey, he's fallen back. Bryce has got a penalty. Idenzo, I think, has got a 3-second penalty as well. I'm not sure anyone else. We got a yellow flag, and it is Woods, I think it has. Yeah, Woods has lost it. As a silly decision to put the softs on. Unlucky. Fair play to him for trying something different.
Apart from holding up the pack there on the safety car.
Sean's got a 3-second penalty. Cryptic Alibi's got Crooksy. Crooksy's gone. Crooksy's lost it. And Cryptic Alibi's taking that final point off him. As it stands, Nunda's up to 9th. Siege is just about a second. Crooksy's lost it again in Sector 1. We're not going to have any more safety cars now in the last couple of laps. Siege looks like he's got enough over Idenzo at the moment to get this done. Bryce Stant on the softs. No, he's not going to get anywhere near Crooksy.
Looking at the back of Jockey Hockey, I think I might get you.
And they, as it stands, they'll both get second and third because I don't think they've got any penalties.
But look at Cowie there behind Serious Mushroom also, because he's absolutely flying down there.
And Woods has retired. He's retired it on the track.
Jay Bradfield there in P7-2 also looking like he might get a move done here on Harrison 1.
Oh, Jockey Hockey's gone! No!
Oh,
he's lost
way.
it. He's reset to track, which he shouldn't be doing as well. Such a shame for him. Hopefully he can come home and take that 9th. Such a shame after such a good race from him. But he retired it on the, he's reset to track as well. And we've got a car sideways. Not sure who that was. Yellow flag again for Crooksy. Yeah, Crooksy keeps losing it. Harrison's got past Cowie.
With no curse of the commentator, that
Harrison's up to 4th.
Is going to do this race, and Jay Bradfield 9 positions up P6. Can he get a move done here?
Nunda's catching Sean behind.
On Cowie. Can he get a move done here on Cowie, Jay Bradfield? Hopefully Cowie and Harrison will hold each other up here, and that will let Jay Bradfield get a little bit of an opening. But yeah, so far Idenzo's not got any chance in.
He's not going to get near him, is he? Here we go. Then
of
Siege.
getting him.
He's
And
over a
really
second.
done
We're going
well,
to follow him.
Siege, you know.
Crooksy's
I really
got a
do
penalty.
respect this driving that I've seen today from him, because 4 positions up might not sound like, but the consistency in the wet, the strategy to go for the undercut, the restart
Harrison's
with the more
lost
used
it.
intermediate
Harrison's
tires.
lost it.
No
No.
way! No way!
Harrison's lost it. He's down to 10th.
Oh,
Puts
that is
Bradfield
an
up to 5th.
absolute
Here we go
shame,
then.
but well done,
Siege
Joe Bradfield, 10
into the
positions up.
final. Braking zone. Siege. He turns left. And then he goes onto the penultimate right. And then he goes onto the final right. Onto the home straight. Crosses the finish line. And Siege wins the Grand Prix in Britain.
Well
oh,
done.
no.
And then Serious, Siege P1, Serious Mushroom P2, what's that about?
This is messed up here.
Is
It's
that
a
right?
serious mushroom finish. That is right, because Idenzo had a penalty. Jockey Hockey gets back up to 5th with penalties.
How is he fit?
Sean 7th,
there
Cryptic's
we
8th,
go.
Nunda's 9th, Harrison down 10th at the end. Obviously, people lost it at the end. Idenzo did have that 3-second penalty. Not sure why it says Serious Mushroom was 10 minutes behind. Siege, we know it was only a couple of seconds, but Siege, what an absolutely incredible win from him. Serious Mushroom from 10th
Brilliant,
up to
well done,
2nd. Absolutely
take
incredible. Idenzo in 3rd. After he got pole position, he'll be disappointed with that, but again, he managed to get a podium at least. Cowie 4th, he did lose it at one point, but did well to regroup and finish 4th. Jockey Hockey started 19th, he was on for a podium, but lost it at the end. He managed to take 5th, and we'll have a look at who the game gives driver of the day. Probably will be Jockey Hockey. It is Jockey Hockey,
Yes.
that's what the game gives,
Definitely, yeah.
but we will see who we give it to. In the Discord channel, we'll quickly have one more look through those results. We got to 5th. There we go, and Jay Bradfield. It was the penalties that cost him, but great race from him in 6th, picking up more points for Williams. Sean in 7th, Cryptic in 8th,
Oh, what
Nunda
a race.
9th, Harrison 10th, and outside the points, unfortunately, Ozan 11th, who had a drive through, Bryce 12th, Crooksy 13th, who kept spinning, had plenty of penalties, Woods 14th, who made a mistake of putting the softs on, Jay Story and Waddy did the same thing. And then Jake, who lost it after a good start to the race, and Blaze and New Potato, who started 2nd and 4th, they both lost it as well and lost their wheels and retired their cars. What a fantastic race weekend it's been. Best one so far, I think, for both races. Bringing it home to Britain. Absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Thank you to both of you guys for commentating with us as well. Have a quick look into the comments. William McAllister saying, sorry lads, not sure what for. Luke saying, what we're doing about people resetting to track. We did mention that. We saw Jockey Hockey do that. It is in the rules that you're not allowed to do that. Nunda saying he has 5 seconds to remove. We did mention that, so send us the footage of it. And Darren saying, I'll take 2nd. GG guys, incredible from Serious Mushroom that was. He'd have been disappointed to start
brilliant.
10th, but what a race in the wets from him. Quality race, as I've got a message from Sean saying about Woods obviously holding everyone up behind a safety car. Obviously that wasn't
we're
good.
looking
If
for that.
it's not something you can add into the rules, driving slowly, but at the same time
gamble.
it's fair play, isn't it?
Well,
It's
we can add a
sportsmanship.
rule to say that if you put on a set of tyres and they're not working in the conditions, like the wet, then you have to kind of, if you know they're absolutely not working, like in that instance, then they should move out of the way. That, I think you could make a rule like that.
I'm not going to put conditional rules like that. I like them to just enjoy it, but at the same time, it's sportsmanship, isn't it? If somebody is, if you can see you're causing a problem like that, then you change it. But oh well. So, Siege is the party leader.
Yeah,
Oh.
well done, Siege.
So there we go then. Siege, he's got the crown because he's the party leader, and he's got the crown because he's a race winner and he leads the championship. Thank you to everyone again for watching. Fantastic race, and we'll see you on Friday at 8:30 for the championship race in Japan. Oh no, of course, we have the Thursday practice race, which we're now doing every Thursday. So we'll practice 25%, short qualifying on Thursday, 8 PM in Japan. Thank you again to you two for joining us, and thanks to everyone for watching, and we will see you on Thursday. See you later. Thank you very much.